This call takes place a couple days after the last one, and Billy talking to George in that call I uploaded prior. We were able to get George back on the hook by throwing Saunders under the bus, saying he was recording calls. It wasn't that big of a deal because we knew that George would end up talking to Saunders again eventually, and Saunders was less important than getting Billy back on the phone with George. Also, this is right before George is about to move, so he's at the U-Haul getting ready to live that homeless life.
I'm still here at the U-Haul. I can't play this game. I don't have time for this.
No. You heard it though, right?
I didn't hear nothing. I heard a lot of laughing.
No, it was Saunders. He's recording your calls. I played I played a clip. I thought you heard it on my phone. Here.
No, I don't know what I heard.
Yeah, he's working with the goons.
So this. Hold on a sec. Just give me a second.
Yeah.
I can't. Hold on. I can't deal with this. All right, we'll sign right there. There's doing a sign. Okay. Let's go. All right. All right. So is the truck been pulled up?
Yeah, she's pulling it up.
Okay.
She's going to pull it up for you. She probably pulled it up on the other side. As soon as the contract comes out, you're ready to go.
All right. So I'm good until tomorrow morning. Okay.
Good.
Okay. 3/4, so it has to be right at 3/4 or yeah. Yeah.
A little bit over the 3/8.
All right. And the keys. Okay.
Keys in the truck. It's in the door.
Okay.
Before you pull it over that side. Yeah.
All right. So if I came at 10 tomorrow, I should be okay, right? Okay. All right. Thank you much.
All right.
Bye-bye. And my car will be safe. Right. Yeah. Yeah, it's on the other side. Okay. All right. Yeah, thank you. Well, it's right here. Okay, thanks. All right, look, I'm not, I don't, this is not something I could care to get into. I gave it what I dismissed it against Markland. Now they need to leave me the fuck alone.
Yeah, they've been bragging about it nonstop. It's like Christmas for them.
Well, they can, whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever they want to do. I gave them what they fucking want.
Yeah. They're just
Now they need to leave me the fuck alone.
Yeah, they're
If not, I can reopen that damn thing very easily.
yeah. Yeah. And Saunders' death, that was all Saunders. He recorded all those calls and gave it to him.
Just hold on a second, man, because I don't trust any of you.
Okay.
Now, what did Saunders do?
He was recording all your calls. All the calls you had the last couple of days.
Let's hear them.
You want to hear one? Yeah, okay, listen. Hold on.
Because we don't have to fight anymore. No more issue burden. No more Marty McFly. I'm not even thinking about some fucking man that was got once from the grave and who fucking
Yeah. That was just one of the ones we intercepted.
Who did you intercept it, or who's okay? Look. Are you intercepting these things, or did Saunders do this?
I'm well, someone's recording them, and we're intercepting the links that they're posting on that Discord. They're using this new program called Discord. It's like a privacy. It's like a gaming app. It's like a chat app that allows voice chat. They've got an inner circle chat. It's how they're communicating now. They're off of IRC, so they're using this program called Discord. They're getting off of Facebook because to communicate back and forth. That anybody can join, but there's like privacy and stuff, so they're using that to.
Okay, you told me about your daughter being messed with and whatever.
I did.
You give them information anyway. I mean, that doesn't make any. I understand. Your
Because they
daughter was being
exploited
messed
me,
with.
George. They fucked with me, and now she's safe.
No, because then you give them my information or that.
I haven't given you nothing, George. I haven't talked to you other than last week, about a month.
You gave them information that I gave you
What information?
about the trademark.
They knew that was coming, George. They exploited me. They fucking told me if they would fuck with my daughter. They gotta give me. They basically extorted me, George.
They're not gonna fuck with your daughter. You get the police to protect her. Get a police surveillance.
George, they don't do nothing. You know that. You know with anybody.
Who's gonna? No, they're not gonna fuck with your daughter. I mean, they're not even in Massachusetts.
They fucked with you. They fucked with me. They'll fuck with everybody, George. My daughter's fuck. I don't play. George, I don't mind them fucking with me. But as soon as my daughter was brought into it, as soon as they took one picture of her, I panicked.
Hold on a second.
Yeah.
God damn, this truck has to come when I'm turning. Jesus Christ. God damn, this fucking truck is like fucking alignment is fucked up in this thing. That's nice. Jesus Christ. Look, I'm not having a good morning. So let me hear some more of this shit. Because I'm gonna have to cut him off at the path. Let's hear more of this shit.
Yeah, let me find one. Here's Have you been talking to him for a while, right? Lot lately, right?
Yeah. Well, I thought he was sincere. I mean, he loaned me money. He loaned me $200.
He's got one where he's talking to you and Kristen, calling her like all these dirty things about her rape and everything.
What?
Yeah, he's got a call where there's like a three-way call with you and Kristen, and he starts like insulting her, calling her like a whore, and our daddy should have done more and stuff.
Yeah. Well. That's yeah. That's what a slime bucket. What a slime bucket.
Yeah, he's got everything. Marty's got everything. They're all posting him on this Discord.
Unbelievable. On Discord.
Yeah, it's like a program that people use to communicate. It's like a chat and voice chat service, and it's like you create your own channels, and it's very secure.
So it's a website.
It's a program. Well, yeah, you can log into it, George. You can log into it and see what they're saying. But they thought it was.
What's the website?
It's called Discord. Let me get you the. You can download. You can actually download the app on your phone. You have an iPhone, right? You can download the Discord app, and then you can join. They've got a group called Goons. They got a group called the Goons that they communicate in.
Let me hear more of the conversation between me and Saunders.
Which one do you want? I got all of them.
I want to hear.
I don't understand why Kristen would think it was me, but it wasn't. Well, I like to think so. I mean, you did it, but I mean, I'm puzzled. I'm puzzled how they. Because I got off the phone with T-Mobile and I ripped them.
Yeah, they know everything. They know about J.G. Wentworth. They know about all this other stuff. 877 cash now.
I'm gonna tear into that son of a bitch. I'm gonna tear into that son of a bitch like you've never been torn into before. Giving me $200 is not. It doesn't give him the pass to do this shit. $200 to give to me doesn't give him the pass to do this shit.
Yeah.
Unfucking believable. So that's how he knows about the jukebox. That I was picking up the jukebox.
Oh yeah, that's how they know everything, George. They got their drones out still. They got everything. They got pictures of you moving. They got GIFs. They got videos. They got live videos, which they haven't posted publicly, but they're there.
Okay, so they got what they fucking want with Marklin. So what the fuck? I should have even did that. He talked me into it. It had some valor to it, or valid to it. It was valid.
Mm-hmm.
The argument he made to me was valid.
It was valid, George.
So
I mean, George, you knew you were gonna have a really tough. Deep down inside, I think you knew you had a very difficult uphill battle to win this court case, if it even got the trial.
No, it was valid, but I could have still made him squirm because I don't think he would have come here.
Well, George, I mean, you know their whole argument. I think deep down you kind of probably were concerned about this was the whole discovery thing. I mean, you'd have to provide every piece of evidence that you were going to provide.
Okay, whether I can always reopen it on defamation and what they're doing right now, I can always ask for another judge, and I can also do the trademark because as soon as I pay for that trademark, it's a brand new game because he will lose his application. And I wasn't going to do it under prejudice. I wasn't going to do it under prejudice. It was without prejudice, so I called my own shot.
Yeah.
And I still have Sean Brennan. I still have money to collect from Sean Brennan.
Yeah, how much? Yeah, they were bragging, saying that you're only going to get like $100 because he's broke now. They think They talked to some of his friends, and they said Brennan's homeless.
Who said that?
One of the goons contacted one of Brennan's legit friends before all this happened, like 2 weeks ago, before the judgment came down, saying that Brennan's homeless.
Well, he's got parents that you know, they're, you know, he's got.
Well, the
two
judgment was against.
parents that lives in. I'm sure he has, a bank account. I'm sure he has.
Not if he's homeless.
I'm sure he has.
I mean, if he's homeless, he might not have any money. He might have,
Well, that's the judgment's good for 10 years, and the beauty thing and the beautiful thing is all that shit comes.
Are you getting? Did you get awarded your $40,000?
Like, how do I know you're not recording this conversation?
George, why would I be recording your conversation when I gave you when I just basically told you that somebody else was recording?
You just did, but it's called the red herring.
Why would I?
It's the red herring game.
Okay, then if that's
information.
Why would I want to discredit then somebody who's giving us information or giving? If I'm on their side, why would I give?
I don't know. It's all to get more information out of me.
George, at this point, is there any more information they could get from you?
I can't believe how sick and convoluted, this goddamn fucking. So he just no fucking remorse whatsoever.
It's Marty. It's all Marty. This is all Marty's money.
No, I'm talking about Saunders.
Yeah, well, just tell him you found the links on your own, George, and then let him squirm a little bit. Make him squirm. Tell him you found it. You found it on Discord. Tell him that.
You didn't give him. They don't. Well, fucking Saunders has got this number, so they have this number. Jesus Christ. Why they got what they fucking want? So why are they still fucking with you?
Because they think it's funny and it's time to make you squirm. Maybe that's what they're thinking. I don't know. But they've got you got to see this Discord, George. It's pretty crazy. They can do everything on there. And they're inviting new people, like random people. So they're inviting all these other people. It's real easy to join. So a lot of gamers, a lot of other internet trolls are using this now. This is what a lot of crazy groups are using now. You can sign up yourself, George, and then just join the group. It takes you 5 minutes.
Unfucking believable. Unfucking believable. Kristen kept telling me, don't trust him. He said, don't fucking trust him. Like a goddamn fucking fool, I trusted him.
Yeah.
Fucking
Yeah, and they were claiming that they were calling up, like they called up the CPA, that Robert Mitchell CPA. They claim you never talked to them, and then they were calling up Che Mack saying you never talked to them a couple weeks ago. So.
No, I have called. No, bullshit. That's all a ruse, Flo. They haven't. That's just a ruse to get me. I mean, they're just trying to get me fired up.
Yeah.
I have a party there. That's a fucking ruse.
Yeah, they were posting those pictures and stuff. They were posting whatever it was. Debo was visiting places and stuff.
That's Mitchell, Debo.
Yeah.
And Summers, we still don't know anything about him. Well, we know it that he's using different IP, like the Chinese alteration.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm going to change this number again, and this time I'm going to change it where nobody's going to get it.
People will get it, George. I got it.
Well, because of this phone. I'm gonna get rid of this damn.
It's not the
fuck.
phone, George. It's the iCloud. They got that XPN spy on you.
The iCloud. Well, what? So, what? I mean, they can't fucking iCloud if they don't. If it's a different phone, then they can't.
It's not the
fucking get
phone,
it.
George. They all they got to do is just tie it into the email address, your address, any sort of identifier to you, George. They'll find it. They can probably find it just based on your name.
Excuse me?
They'll just find it based on your name and location. They know where you live. They know your name, and then they can just narrow it down and catch you that way.
Well, it won't be under my name. How about that?
Well, they got ways, George. You know that.
Well,
You know that
they're not gonna know my name. They're not gonna know my address. They're not gonna know shit.
they claim they know which storage locker that you've got.
And what storage locker is that?
Oh, I don't know that. I don't know the business. I don't know the name, but they're claiming that they've already talked to the owner. They're already claiming that you're living there
Living where?
in the storage unit.
I'm not living in the storage unit. You can't live in a storage unit.
Yeah, but that's what they're telling that's what they're going to tell the owners, so that they search your place, your storage unit.
Well, I will inform them what's going on, and I will fucking reopen this goddamn case. Defamation part of it.
Well,
I'm not worried about it. So,
who
all
you,
right, whatever.
so who are you going to reopen?
Well,
So you're going to do it on Markland then? Well,
I'm going to. I'm going to get. Yeah, it'll probably be Markland and I don't know.
George, can I say,
sure.
George, there's one person you need to focus all your attention on, and we all know who it is. That's the one you got to take down. He's the Bin Laden. He's the Hitler. He's the Stalin. You take out the general. You take out the leader. I mean, he's the one that created this Discord chat, this program for them. He created the channel, and he's running it. He has a George bot, George. He's got a thing that, like, when you go in there, it talks like you. So when you enter in, it's like an automated bot called the George bot.
Fuck.
Yeah, he programmed the bot to so when anybody joins, you can talk to it and it'll start talking your phrases.
Are you fucking kidding me?
No, it's called the George bot.
Seriously.
Yeah, it's called the George bot. I'm looking at it right now. He's an anchor. He can do everything. Anything with you. He's Marty's bot on this program. So you can start talking to him, and he'll talk back.
If some of it said that to drop the lawsuit, he would fucking go away.
Well, get on this Discord and check it out.
That's what I did.
Yeah.
To drop the lawsuit, he would go away.
Yeah.
He's still there.
No, he's gonna be around forever, George. He said he's a part of you.
No, he's not. No, he's not.
He was claiming that he created you, that you created him from everything you've done.
What's that?
He's claiming that you're his creation.
No.
And vice versa.
Yeah. Well.
You have a symbiotic relationship like Eddie Brock does.
Like who?
Eddie Brock.
What the fuck is that?
It's Venom.
Who?
It's a movie character. The symbiote. And Cletus Cassidy.
Okay. Well, yeah, this son of a bitch is gonna be. This son of a bitch needs to back.
Have you been?
Off.
Well, I mean, he's got. Well, that's what it is now. Now he's moving forward. He's pressing the action. He's pushing.
Doing what for action?
He's pressing. Now that he's got 2 wins in the last 48 hours, he's going for total victory. He said he's going to start calling up every parking lot in the area and letting them know to be on the lookout for you.
What are you talking about?
Well, he says you're going to live in your car, so he's going to start calling up every Kmart, every
I'm not
Walmart.
living in my car. I just told Saunders that, so I'm not worried about it. I'm not, I just told Saunders I'm not living in my car.
Yeah. Yeah, and they're all planning that. I guess a couple of them are actually like gonna come down and actually do like once the open
Let me
houses.
tell you something.
Go,
That fucking house thing was my doings, not theirs.
yeah, well, they claim it's theirs.
Okay?
They claim they were able to drive you batty to not pay your mortgage. That's what
No.
Hamish was
No,
saying.
no, 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 no. Because the roommate I had was not helping me. I had to throw him out.
Yeah.
That's nothing to do with them. That was my situation. I created that. That
Hmm.
was my situation.
Yeah. And now they're on the door. I
What are
was
you?
just. Oh, go ahead.
They're on the what?
Well, and now Hamish and a few others are on DoorDash saying, so a fellow Dasher in Richmond has recently lost his home. As of now, he's living in his car with his dog. He's refusing any and all offers to put him in a hotel purely out of pride. Just wondering what issues this could entail for him as a Dasher. I've heard before there is no problem with dog. But this is an unusual circumstance where a dog and a man are living together in a same car for 24/7.
Who's putting this shit up?
Hamish.
Okay. Well, he needs to back. But I mean, that's fucking.
And all the
Fuck.
other Dashers. This is like the big public one. So there's like 20 something replies already from people saying that um, one guy said dash at night so people won't see the dog. Also, just keep the red bag away from the dog. It's just the usual stuff. So they're getting all the Dashers on their side.
I'm not worried about that.
Right.
I've already told corporate headquarters. I've written a letter to corporate headquarters about it. Okay, I want to hear a little more dialogue.
Yeah, let me find one. Which one? Um, Here's one from the 27th. Let me play this.
How many dialogues are there?
About
How many dialogues are there?
about a dozen, I think.
How many?
About a dozen.
Okay.
Lady from Lambda Legal. Susan Summers? No. No. I work for an attorney in New York who ran for AG. Well, this lady is... Name is Manny Callihan. Lady is seeing shit and she's...
Yes, this is when we were talking about having a lawyer in New York City that's going to help you.
Mm-hmm. Go
Yeah.
ahead. No, I want to hear more.
All right, let me get another one. Yeah, they're all
I want to hear that conversation.
yeah, they're all on the Discord.
Yeah, I want to hear that full. I want to hear a little bit more of that.
Oh, I went to a different one. They got one where you're talking about you're moving.
Let's hear that.
All right, hold on.
I can't spend all day with this. Yeah, let's do
It's going to be tough finding something because they're on this Discord. I'll just go to some that they post because this Discord's like a chat program. Like so it's tougher. So you got to scroll, so it might be a little harder to find. Let me try this one.
George, do you hear how that sounds? Yeah, I hear exactly how it sounds. Me. Well, you were me and my crazy shit. You were doing some crazy shit. I am the one who was causing all this. But George, you gotta understand how nuts that sounds. George, I don't understand how nuts it sounds. You want to make it sound that way, and you want to do things that make me sound that way when in all actuality, that some of the half the things you've admitted to that you've already done. You've admitted to some of the shit, sending these people over my house. You've admitted to half the things in case you.
So he was the one sending the gay guys over, wasn't he?
That's what he said.
Yeah, it would make sense if he's using Grinder. Yeah, so they got everything. All the goons, they've got everything.
Well, it's all right. Because well, they got what they want. They got what they fucking want.
Yeah.
I did what I did. They got what they fucking want. Whatever. But that makes him a liar. He said he's going to stop. He's going to stop, and that makes him a fucking liar.
You're talking about Marty.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, he doesn't have to be honest he doesn't have to be honest, Why would he be honest?
Well, it doesn't have to be. It's not. not within them. It's not within them.
No, well, I mean, that's the way they train. You know, that's what they don't. You know, they have to be dishonest so they can pass lie detector tests and all this other stuff in his ops. And I heard, see, and the other stuff too, George, which was kind of funny was I heard Saunders trying to tell you a false narrative about Marty's background.
What was that?
Oh, like claiming that like he's not an op and he's he's claiming that you were looking at the drones were bats. He's just trying. I mean, he's covering for everything, George. He was trying to cover everything, trying to say that this and that, and Marty's not this, and Marty lives here. No, I mean, it was all just a cover to get you off of his trail.
Okay. Well, fine. I'm going to make a phone call to his ass right now.
Yeah.
I'll do that right now. Look, I don't completely trust you neither. I hope you understand.
Oh, I know that.
And I don't have a reason because, you know, the latest, the what you said, you talked to Billy Baxter, Baxter, all your stuff for 2 months. Yeah.
Well, what Baxter did to me is he was a fan of the old Krista Hacker calls. And when he found out about me and started fucking with me behind the scenes. And he was the one that said, he basically said he wanted me to say that I was him so that he can get a fucking rise out of that. He's an old troll from back in the day. He's an old prank caller.
Okay, whatever it is, I don't give a fuck right now. I'm not. What the hell's going on? Yeah, I'm not going to consume my day with this shit because I have a lot to do.
Yeah.
And I got this whole fucking weekend. It's going to take me this whole fucking weekend to do all this shit.
Yeah.
So I don't have a lot of time. So I'm not going to get myself rised up over this shit. I get it, you know, and, oh shit, why didn't I pull it closer? God damn it. Anyway, look, I got a lot to do.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna call Saunders here in a bit. And
keep me out of it. Keep my name out of that, George, because if he finds out about me.
I was pulling up. Oh, what's that?
Yeah, don't mention it to me though. Let him know you found it on your own, so he can freak a little bit.
No, I'm gonna say that I had a recording. Someone left me a whole lot, a recording on my answering service of the calls.
Yeah, it's a good idea. Let it then. Yeah, because he's fucking. You know, I don't want them knowing that we're back talking again.
Well, look, Chris. I don't trust you fully, man.
Well, I know you don't trust me, but I don't want them knowing because that just gives them more stuff to attack.
This is not a game.
It is to them.
It's not a fucking game.
I know it's not, but to them it is.
Yeah, well, but just because they're threatening your daughter, I understand that's hard. I mean, I understand that's your daughter, but just because they're threatening your daughter doesn't mean that you can turn it, give them information about me.
George, I love my daughter, and I don't, when my daughter came involved.
Right, but why would you give them information about me? If you're going to do anything, give them false information.
Because they wanted something, George. They needed something, and I needed my daughter to be safe. I'm sorry I gave up the trademark information, George.
Well, that's fucked me. You know that, don't you? So why should I trust you fully?
Well,
I understand what you're doing right now.
George, being extorted, George, I know. I mean, if someone was threatening to kill the person or stalk somebody you love, you would do anything, right?
I would fuck somebody else though in the process.
Over a I mean, George, it wasn't like I put a gun to your head or hurt you physically. You can fight that, George. You said that. You said you can challenge that. And I never thought they'd actually go through with it. The name's called The Gorgeous George Show. It's not called the Will Mark,
Yeah, well, whatever.
I mean, George, my daughter is more important to me than anything else.
You just give them false information. That's all you had to do.
I panicked, George. I'm sorry, I panicked. That's the honest.
That's why I can't trust you. That's why I cannot trust you. I hope you understand that.
Well, I hope. I mean, George. I mean, is the trademark really that was really going to be? Is that he's not going to get it? You're the one. You're the one that said it. You're the one that kept saying he's not going to get it. So what difference does it make?
Well, he's not going to get it, but it's just the principle of the matter. So if I give you other information that's crucial, then that information gets leaked out. Puts me in more of a situation. It could have been more pertinent information than they would have it. I'm calling Saunders right now.
All right.
And
Well, let him know. Don't let him know that I talked to you though, George, so I can keep my, so we can keep this, so I can keep infiltrating them. Because I'm in their,
right.
I'm in their Discord, George. So.
Well, they'll probably figure it out. I'm not going to say anything about it, but they'll probably figure it out.
Yeah, but join their Discord, then you can see what they're saying. You can read everything they're doing because the inner circle.
I can't do all of that. Just send me a link to Discord via email, and I'll look at it.
All right, I'll do that. Am I blocked? Are my emails blocked?
I don't know what they are. I think the main one is.
All right, so I'll send you on those Proton. I'll send you on the new Proton.
The second one you sent me was was there.
Okay, then I'll send through that one.
Yeah.
All right. Bye.
All right.